Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, Shrujani Mela held at PCS Department. Defending champions SMS2 wins 11th Ispat Synergy Cricket Championship 2020 of Rourkela Steel Plant. And Project Sunena of RSP helps restore eyesight of women from Ushra Resettlement Colony. Now the news in detail. With the objective of reinforcing the Shrujani movement in RSP, a Shrujani Mela was organized for the employees of PCS department recently. Mr. B.K. Naik, DGM in charge, PCS, inaugurated the Mela. Present on the occasion were Mr. Shekhar Narayan, GM Mechanical, Shrujani, Nodal Officer, other officers and employees of the department. In all, 32 suggestions were generated in the Mela. The chief guest and other dignitaries presented token gifts to the employees for the suggestions. A brief on the status of Shrujani scheme in the department were present on the occasion. At the outset, Mr. Niranjan Naik, Master Technician, welcomed the gathering, while Dr. Anil Barik, Junior Officer, Shops PCS, coordinated the function. The defending champion Steel Melting Shop 2 has won the 11th Ispat Synergy Cricket Championship, an employee engagement initiative of Rourkela Steel Plant. Mr. Rajveer Singh, EDPNA, was the chief guest at the closing ceremony held at Ispat Stadium on 20th February and presented the trophies to the winners and runners-up teams. Also present on the occasion were Mr. P. Murali, CGM in charge, HSM 1, Mr. S. Manji, CGM, SMS 2, Mr. P. K. Das, GM in charge, Town Services, Mr. M. V. Apparao, GM CSR, and other senior officers of the plant. The final match was played between Team SMS2 and Team Cold Rolling Mill that comprised Cold Rolling Mill, Silicon Steel Mill and Pipe Plant. SMS2 won the toss and elected to bat. They scored 124 runs for the loss of 5 wickets in the stipulated 12 overs. The CRM team scored 80 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in allotted overs. Mr. Nihar Ranjan Naik of SMS2 was adjudged as the man of the match for scoring 52 runs in 30 deliveries and taking 1 wicket in the match. Mr. Subarna Singh of SMS2 was adjudged as the best batsman for scoring a total of 103 runs in all the matches, while Mr. Ajay Raut of SMS1 was awarded as the best bowler of the championship. Mr. Manoj Das and Mr. Ajay Raut were the umpires in the final match, while Mr. Manoranjan Pradhan was the scorer of the match. The chief guest declared the tournament closed and unfurled the sports flag. Mr. Raghu Padi, Junior Officer Sports, coordinated the event. Mrs. Shushma Purti, a resident of Ushra Resettlement Colony of Rourkela Steel Plant, got back her eyesight after successful cataract operation carried out at Ispat General Hospital of RSP under the CSR Project Sunena. Mrs. Purti was detected with cataract in the multidisciplinary health camp conducted by Corporate Social Responsibility Department of RSP held at Dumejor High School on 7th February. She was admitted at IGH on 11th February. After all the necessary examination, the patient was successfully operated by Dr. R. Mohanty, Joint Director, Medical and Health Services. A team of sisters led by Sister Manjula Patnaik provided the necessary pre- and post-operative care. After satisfactory post-surgical report, the patient was released from the hospital on 13th February. It is worth mentioning here that under Project Sunayana, free treatment is provided by RSP to persons from financially weak backgrounds residing in and around Rourkela who have got different eye-related ailments. That's all for the news today. Namaskar.